One word I would use to describe Mike Sweeney would be intensity. Mike came to work for me as a 19-year-old intern while he was in college, and Mike worked hard on his game. Mike really reinvented his game, did everything we asked him to do, was a heck of a worker. Came back and caddied for us the following season. I got to know him pretty well, played a lot of golf with him. And then once Mike graduated, I hired him out of college, and he did such a good job. He started on the bags outside, he worked inside for us, he ran the golf shop, he ran our junior program, which is one of my passions, and he really took what I had built in the beginning and expanded it, brought in a lot of local kids, all the local high school team. He formed a bond with them.
The word would be dedicated, and I say that because Mike is dedicated on several levels. First of all, he's dedicated to his students from the club, which is how I first came to know him. He's been here for, I guess, 15 years or so. I've lost track, but his students are devoted to him, and he's devoted to them.
It comes as no surprise to me about all of Mike's success. He's friendly, outgoing, bright, and has always had a tremendous work ethic. But probably Mike's most impressive quality is simply his enormous enthusiasm for golf. And this extends well beyond just playing and teaching, but to many different areas of the game.
Along the way, Mike developed a passion for teaching. And as he was working his own game, he was working on his own teaching game. Went down and volunteered for Jim McLean, who was my mentor, who I worked for 12 years. And Mike went down, volunteered, had no job, went anyway, paid his own rent, slept on couches, did what he had to do, and really spent 3 or 4 years developing a passion for teaching, developing his skills, and went on to become a great teacher for Jim McLean. He's my director of instruction here, as well as our director of golf at the Bridge Foundation.
But that term dedication took on a new dimension when Mike volunteered to become the director of athletics of the Bridge Golf Foundation. The Bridge Golf Foundation runs a sports-based youth development program in Harlem centered on golf, and Mike made the significant life choice that even during high season, Mike has been going to play golf with the young men on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Muni courses in and around New York, at the same time as he continues his job as director of instruction at the Bridge.
As far as why Mike is deserving of this award, Mike has brought a passion and intensity and real determination to the Bridge program, the junior program. He's really expanded it. One of my favorite events of the year is the Junior Club Championship, and Mike gets out and kind of leads the cheers and gets all the kids in what we call fun and games and gets them revved up. But more importantly, he's taken over the Bridge Foundation, which is Bob's Rubin passion, his project in the city, which started with 20 kids and it's now expanded to 50 kids. And Mike is overseeing the development. He's really made it a youth sports development program with golf as the vehicle, as well as academics, which Stefan Rubin, Bob Rubin's wife, has really brought up to another level. So they use the vehicle of golf to really help these kids out, not only with their golf, but also with their academics to help them succeed in all facets of life.
Mike deserves this award because he understands that even though we're all obsessed with golf in one way or another, it can't just be about golf. It has to be about something bigger than golf. And I think Mike has a significant social justice gene which has manifested itself in a major way in his work for the Bridge Golf Foundation, and he ought to be recognized for his own recognition of the fact that not only can golf be a path to a better life for these young men, but that the golf industry needs to be giving back and do a better job of inclusion than it's done up until now.
So Mike, you're very deserving of the Youth Player Development Award, and I'm so happy you're being recognized by our section. I'm very proud of you. And I want to say on behalf of everyone in the Met section that I wish you a hearty congratulations. And I also want to say, quite simply, thank you for all that you're doing.
Greetings and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow PGA members of the Metropolitan Section. Thank you to the committees and all the folks involved in putting these awards together. They mean so much to the members of this section. I am not here without the support of so many people through the years. My parents, Jeff Warren at the Bridge, Bob Rubin and Stefan Samuel, the owners of the Bridge, Chris Tolson and Jim McLean, and of course Jerry Hogg at Methodist College. But really, I'm here because of the young men and the families of the Bridge Golf Foundation in Harlem, New York, whom I now serve and who I'm so grateful for because you have all changed my life. Thank you for tuning in and have a nice night.